Namaste, my dear friends. Yoga therapy is becoming very popular nowadays, and many people are jumping into the bandwagon to offer yoga therapy classes. And many public people are asking, what is it that is entailing of a yoga practice? What can we expect from a yoga therapy practice? Now, yoga therapy is quite different from a regular yoga classes. While a regular yoga class can be therapeutic, it doesn't mean that it is yoga therapy. I always give this example. When people who have never been walking start to walk, there are therapeutic benefits that come from walking. Your back posture improves, your breathing capacity will improve, your circulation will improve. So all these will have some kind of health benefit. But it doesn't mean walking is a therapy. The same way, when people go to a local yoga class where they are practicing general yoga, there may be some benefits, but it does not make it yoga therapy. A yoga therapy session is administered by a qualified yoga therapist. And when we say qualified, it does not necessarily mean they have a piece of certificate, because in today's term, many organizations are just collecting money to issue a certificate, but they don't really guarantee quality of service. So we need to find a good yoga therapist who has gone through a very good educational system that qualifies him or her to be a very good and disciplined yoga therapist. Now, in a yoga therapy session, in the first part of the sessions, you may have to disclose certain information about your illnesses, your family situation, your professional situation, because yoga therapy looks at illness in a holistic sense. So it should not be surprising that your yoga therapist is asking you questions not only about your illness, but also about your job circumstance, whether you're stressed in your job, whether you're relaxed in your job, whether there's any repetitive stress in your job, whether there is a conflict with your boss and things like that, because stress related illnesses could come from that. He or she may also ask questions about your family circumstances, your family dynamics, because our emotional state also contributes to illnesses. The yoga therapist may also observe you in different positions, may take your pulse to see whether the pulse is indicating of certain kind of illnesses or certain kind of states in your body. So through a very comprehensive consultation session of not only observation, not only diagnostics like pulse, but also asking you different kind of questions, the yoga therapist will come to a conclusion of an overall health scenario of your situation. A yoga therapist does not offer a diagnosis of an illness. That is the job of a doctor. It's not the job of a yoga therapist. So don't go expecting a yoga therapist to give you a diagnosis. In fact, you can go with your diagnosis from a doctor to the yoga therapist and disclose this information as well to them. Then the yoga therapist will design a practice that is suitable for your illnesses, that is respecting your capabilities at that current moment. Now, the yoga practice may include not just asanas, but it can also include some pranayama, which is breathing exercises. It can also include certain mantras, because mantras are a form of affirmation and they have deep impact on our psychological states. It could include meditative components. It could include visualization components. So the yoga therapy practice could include all of these aspects. And also it's possible that the yoga therapist may suggest to you to have some reflection about the kind of diet you are consuming, the kind of lifestyle you are living, and ask you to reflect on what choices may be the most suitable for your health condition. So these are all the things that you could expect from a yoga therapy session, and the yoga therapist will teach you this practice, and you will have to practice this at home and return after a few days or a few weeks, depending on the frequency set by the yoga therapist, to review the practice and take it further. Because my friends, yoga therapy is not going to offer solution in 1 day or 2 days. It's a long-term process. So you need to return to your yoga therapist at a regular interval so that this practice can go more deeper and address your illnesses at a very deep and profound level. So be regular in your practice, my friends, and be in contact with your yoga therapist and start the process of self-empowerment in this journey. And be open to embrace a wide range of tools in yoga therapy, because that is what is yoga therapy. It is a multi-dimensional, holistic approach that can very beautifully complement your already existing lines of treatment. Namaste, my friends.